it's time to find someone that doesn't just talk a good talk, but is actually fought through the battle and thrived on the other side of investing.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are honored that, you know what? For over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not selling, buying, and investing over 3,117 times, but coming alongside you to build your fun, build your faith, build your fitness, build your finances, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship. Ken, This is a tough month where we're talking about the guide and the impact of a guide and the impact of I'm going to say it for the lack of a better word, a lousy guide, because they haven't been there and done that and got battle scars and aren't equipped to really adequately guide someone.
Yeah.
So how do you figure it out?
Well, I still want to climb Kilimanjaro, right?
Yes.
And I was talking to a friend at hockey, and he's going to go shortly to Kilimanjaro to climb, and he's got room for me, but that's a whole nother story.
I thought it was both of us doing it.
Well, maybe. And anyways, I asked him if it was guys and gals, and he said it's all guys that are doing the climb. And so I said, oh, okay. So I didn't say I was going with him. But the point is, I asked him about, are you carrying your own pack? And he goes, well, I'll carry my own knapsack, but there's people that will come and they carry the portable washroom and they carry the tents and they carry the cooking utensils and they carry the food. And the person taking you to the top has been there multiple times. I don't want to go up the mountain with somebody that's never done it.
Right.
And I think it's the same with real estate. I want somebody that's got some battle scars. Not just great scripts or online presence. I want somebody that's been there, had some issues, fought through them, maybe lost a few times, but in the end, they're winning.
And they can tell you what they have learned from the losses, and that's why they're winning. They can articulate how they got to thriving from not doing so well.
Yeah, and I know that there's risk in investing.
Yeah.
And if I'm investing with somebody that's invested as well, then my amount of risk goes significantly down. And I don't mean like they're investing in the same exact property. I mean, they're in the market.
Right.
They know, they have great perspective of what's a good transaction, what's a good property to buy.
And why.
Yeah, and what are the challenges? And even how do I convert this property that's underperforming? I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it at a shortfall, a cash negative, and how am I going to convert it within 6 months or a year to a cash cow that's giving me positive cash flow, and the value is going to accelerate, right? There's that type of property. There's the one that you buy and it's just kind of breaking even or making a little, and it's always going to be that way for the next 5 to 10 years. There's different types of properties, and being able to analyze them, we talked about that, so important so that our client can make an educated decision on what fits them, what fits their portfolio, what fits their risk tolerance. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what juices me up. Can you tell? I'm excited
no kidding. So one of the things you want to look for, because we promised to give you some things, how can you tell? How can you differentiate or identify? I think that's the right word. They'll stay calm even in the midst of chaos around an investing opportunity because they've seen worse. There is a innate knowledge that allows them to navigate the stuff without being crazy or without going crazy.
Yeah, they also underestimate. They don't oversell because they've seen the cost of overselling and disappointing either themselves or other people, and they make sure that they underestimate. Could something still go wrong? Yes. But way better that a client goes, oh, thank you so much. I mean, way more than you projected. I'd rather hear that than, oh, just scrimp and buy.
Right. And they have navigated. You want to know, what markets have you navigated? What market cycles have you come through? Have you experienced higher interest rates? Did you actually lock in, or did you get caught in the variable rate where you weren't doing so well for a while?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do, and how did you work through the cycles? Did you sell in a low market because you were overinvested? Because we don't want you to be overinvested. You don't want an investment guide that overinvests themselves.
Yep. And you want them to have local expertise. I mentioned this before. Like when we lost money, we lost in Belize, we lost money in Quebec, we lost money in Airdrie in Alberta, and we didn't have local experts there, and we didn't have local expertise in those areas. We trusted the salesperson, which is fine. That's our mistake. Didn't do our due diligence, and it costs us. Now, we pretty much stay local.
Except we have a property in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I would say we still didn't do that one as well as we could have.
No, but it's
going to
a
be
multi-pronged investment, right? Because if it was just a straight investment,
it's lousy.
Then we'd go, oh, we did the wrong thing. But this is like our vacation home. It's where we want to spend a little time in the winter and whatever. So it has a lot of elements that we wanted. And some people do that with, Airbnb cottage or something. I was talking to one of our clients that bought one on the Rideau River. They get it 1 week a summer because they can't really want to take it out of the market because it's full, spring to fall. And they go to it in the winter.
And we knew that when we helped them buy it. That was the strategy. That was the point. But they're getting their 1 week that their family enjoys it, and they're renting it out, and it's a great investment for them. Fantastic. That was a fun one, actually. Well, most of them are fun ones. They can share perspective, not just process.
That's someone that you're looking for.
Yeah, that's who you're looking for. They'll do more than just, here's the steps. They can actually give you an interpretation of the steps and what could go well and what could go wrong. So there's a perspective and an understanding of the process that you can't get from reading about it. So you want to check that out.
Yeah, it's interesting because remember I talked about losses? There was a survey done, and 39% of people that are investing stuck with it when they got a failure or a setback or a temporary loss or whatever. They stuck with the game when they had a guide who had also lost in other times or other seasons, right?
Right, because the trap isn't, like the real estate investing trap is not in really the advice. It's in who's giving you the advice or the counsel. That's the trap. Listening to the wrong person.
Yeah, we've done that in relationships and all kinds of stuff, right? Make sure whoever you're taking advice from is tried and true.
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you going to survive in this, or are you going to thrive? That's the question. Pick a great guide. You'll thrive. And we're glad that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward.